And okay, welcome to the PSI channel. As you just seen, we're with Dave C Paranormal and his daughter Holly. Turn around, Val. Give it. There we go.
Hello.
And like you say, we're in Cannock Chase, and we're looking for the black-eyed child or children,
spirits that are willing to come forward,
or anything else that pops up along the way. So off we shall go and investigate.
Give Holly one of the blue ones, so she wants to use.
So guys, I don't know if you remember, I watched a few videos ago from Cannock Chase when I came to this area. I think it was the first time I visited here. I had the feeling that there's bodies buried everywhere here. You just know it. But when I was in this particular area, I had a feeling of a little boy spirit come through. And just before we was doing the intro here, Val had picked up the little boy. By the way, in case anyone doesn't know, Val is a spiritual medium as well, which is an excellent tool for the paranormal investigations. So little boy, was it Eddie?
Yeah,
or Edward?
Eddie or Edward, and I've now been told by my guides, spirit guides, it's Edward.
It's Edward. So we got a little boy of Edward. That'll be interesting if we get the spirit talker on in a bit and see what comes through.
That was somebody walking over there.
It might have been somebody walking over there.
Yeah.
There's a branch.
Good afternoon, spirits. Good afternoon, spirits. I'm back again. You know who I am, don't you? My name is Dave. I've been here many times before, so you should know who I am. I've got some friends with me, and I've got my daughter with me. You know, when we come to Cannock Chase, the ultimate goal is to find a black-eyed child. And that's what we're here for. We're not just here for the black-eyed child. Any paranormal, any spirits. There's a little boy in this area, we believe, called Edward. Did you say Edward or Eddie? It was confirmation it was
Edward.
Eddie. Edward. Yeah. So Edward, if you could come forward. Myself and Martin are carrying two devices called a camera. They will not harm you. We will not harm you. All we'll do is just record your image. If you want to come forward and stand in front of us, walk with us. Myself and Val have got microphones on. If you come forward, talk into the microphones.
We're actually getting it now. He's here.
He's here.
Yeah, the K2 is starting up to yellow. He's here.
Edward, have you got any words that you want to say?
Just turn around, Val. Show Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
All right.
It was actually here, and he was kicking the lights up to yellow. Are you following us, Edward?
You want the kitchen?
Come forward, sweetheart. We're not here to harm you. I feel like he just wants to play around the trees and play hide and seek with us at the moment.
He's a child, so he's going to be a little bit sort of mischievous as well, yeah.
No, he's gone again now. The spirit's gone. I think it's just coming around us, checking us out. See if we're friendly.
Yeah. Well, spirits, we are friendly. None of us mean any harm. We're probably not even able to cause any harm. Not that we would want to. Having said that, none of us want to be harmed either, because we come under full respect. Don't forget Edward or Eddie. You want to come close?
Around my hand, and I know that's a child spirit.
I just thought I saw somebody over there, but I think it was just the light out of the trees, if I'm honest.
There was somebody walking up here earlier.
Yeah, I just thought, you know, that in your mind, you the white dress, the stereo.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I saw. But when you see the catches of the light through the gaps of the trees,
Yeah.
I think it was just that, to be honest. But I thought,
Sometimes corner of your eye things are.
yeah,
For vision,
It's-
it's basically.
that's frustrating for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's
you
very
can
frustrating.
actually see the real spirit, like we did on another video she done,
Yeah.
and in the churchyard.
I saw that guy as I see you now, right? I had the call on my eye because I was ready to go around. Go, all right, morning. But I looked and I saw him. As I looked, I saw him for about one more second. Gone. And I thought,
Yeah.
why
He
couldn't you not
wanted,
stare
he
when I
wanted
can
you
do that?
just to say,
Yeah.
he won't do it on camera. Some don't do it on camera.
Yeah,
They're clever little monkeys that don't do things like that.
yeah. I think it'd be too easy if so many people caught spirits on camera, because
Yeah.
that's the ultimate goal, I believe.
Oh, of course
so,
it is, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of them where if everybody done it, it would be as boring as watching regular TV.
It would be, wouldn't
You
it?
know what I mean?
That's the whole thing of doing this, isn't it? Really, to
Yeah.
to get it, to catch
find
it.
out, you know. I mean, I always ask the question, is the paranormal real? I mean, I know it's real. I've witnessed it in sound and in visual, but there's a lot of non-believers out there.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to prove it to the non-believers.
Yeah,
We're the
You know what I
same.
mean?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
And typically it's gone windy again.
At least we're in the trees a bit, so a little bit of shelter.
Yeah.
I'm getting a female name and I feel like it's a woman, and I'm getting the name Gretchen.
Gretchen.
Yeah, and I know there was something to do with the wall around here.
Man, I wish I'd watched one of my recent videos for names, because I was getting female names in here, over there, and they were older names. Because I'm thinking, black-eyed child. A lot of people believe the 1960s, the murderers,
Yeah.
the murders that happened, but definitely not. It has to be from diphtheria
Yeah.
plague from the 1800s.
Mhm.
Why wear a Victorian dress? The image of a black-eyed child doesn't describe the three girls. You know what I mean?
There's nothing to do with them, is it?
So it goes back to the 1800s. Now, what are the common names of the 1800s? You know what I mean? You wouldn't get a Sharon
No, push it.
or a Sue, I mean, you probably, but it would be rare.
Yeah, it's
But you
normally
look at that
the older
names,
generation.
The
that name
older
you just
names,
said. Yeah,
older
exactly.
names.
And I got some old names, and I thought, ooh, I wonder if that's a black-eyed child's name. You know,
Mm.
It's not a black-eyed child.
it's not a black-eyed child.
They will not give you their real names.
No, that's
Demons won't give you their names for a reason, because if once you've got their name, they're weak.
right.
You've got power.
And
over
if
them.
you got power over them, not the other way round.
Yeah. I should have this pointed on you when we're talking about it. But yeah.
I feel this lady was she's actually been seen possibly like flash of light sort of thing. That's what I'm being told. She comes in a flash of light form,
Oh, okay.
and when she walks through, she's got a long skirt on, and it's like the only colour I'm getting is like a beigey colour skirt
Right.
with the apron, so it's Victoriana time. That's what I'm picking up now. It's Victorian. She's
Victorian.
got the high collar.
Okay.
So I don't know if she was being told my guy said she worked in a kitchen.
Right. Now it's funny you mention that, because in that direction over there, I mentioned earlier, where the dolls were nailed to the trees. I think it might have been somebody's practical joke, or it might have been someone doing whatever, whether it be a Ouija board or anything like that. However, where them dolls were during World War One and II possibly, but definitely World War One, there was a hospital there, there was a village there, Brindley Village, and basically you would have had kitchen stuff, hospitals and that sort of thing. That's the only thing I can think of in this area.
Yeah, it's definitely in this area.
You know what I mean? Because anything else in this area, I don't know the history too much to find out what was here where we were stood. You know what I mean? I believe this part was created in the 1920s. Could have been earlier than that. I don't know.
I think the trees are quite ancient.
Yeah.
The land's ancient.
Some parts of this place, I mean, some of the trees are still like they were planted when Henry VIII was around.
Yeah.
The northern part of Cannock Chase is, you know what I mean? It's hundreds of years old. Some parts of it's man-made, but it's forever growing, which is brilliant. But yeah, going back on that, that would make sense to that location just over there.
Yes, yeah.
Get anything from that?
No, have it in
No?
front of me so you can tell. She does wander around. I've been told she's still been seen. Just a slight, like through the peripheral. You can see her just walking past.
It's funny because you say that as well. There's a woman being seen hitchhiking here, and I don't know what part, but you got Marcus Drive here, which is notorious for ghost sightings,
Yeah.
paranormal. There's a woman hitchhiking, so
I would not also trust a black-eyed child. They will follow you home.
yeah.
So please don't invite them on walk back with you because they can get in the car without you knowing and take you away.
Yeah, absolutely. I do tell them you got my permission to follow me, but only as far as when I reach the car.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sometimes I have to forget to say that though. There was somebody running behind us there.
I heard something myself then.
Yeah, I was going to step out the way because I thought
Yeah.
someone was running.
Because I think we might have to move to one side.
Absolutely, that's why.
Yeah, that's
Did actually horses come around here?
horses up.
Did someone
Horses.
picking up a horse and carriage?
Horses do come up here anyway, but
As for horse and carriage, road-wise,
not so much through this. But
maybe it's on the actual main road.
yeah, on
Back
the main.
in the day before
yeah.
it was tarmac.
It's a black horse and a black carriage.
Yeah.
Definitely Victoriana.
Is there any spirits around us? Was there a jogger trying to get past us? Was somebody running in panic? Or was it the little child
Is it Edward?
pranking us?
Could be Edward, couldn't it?
Yeah, trying to run up behind us and stop, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we're listening for him, so
Yeah, but like when we was talking just, I definitely heard something.
Yeah, and it wasn't movement like we're hearing now.
No.
That was I thought it was somebody running.
Yeah.
amazing. So we get some action on the microphones then.
Black-eyed child, if you're here, I'm sure you are. You like to play hide and seek. Why don't you not come out and play? To make your presence known. Scream, shout, whistle. Go ahead.
Right guys, just filming. It was definitely Edward
Yeah.
having a bit of fun with us.
It was it?
Billy's only was around about the age of 7 to 8 years old.
7 to 8.
Yeah, and he just wants to play. You might even feel someone walking up on the top alley if you do let me know.
Like that.
It'll be Edward. He just wants to play with you.
Right. I want to move up there, but there's people up there, so I don't know what their intentions are. Might move if we approach them.
Yeah, we can go for it. They might
not.
move.
I don't know.
I've also just had another old name come through. Sometimes they give me names more than the spirit.
Okay.
And I'll get the name Bernie or Bernard.
Bernie.
Unusual name, that.
If there's any spirits, black-eyed child included, can you show your presence by the way of the screen? Could you copy this? Your turn.
Children. Normal children.
I was going to say, if that was
Someone
that.
was pranking us there.
Yeah.
Living human soul, that.
Yeah. And hopefully I've scared the bejesus for them.
That is much louder in reality than it is when it's on the video.
It's very, very. The camera doesn't justify, does it?
No.
You know what I mean? It just sounds. Sometimes when I play it back and I think I don't sound too good that. But like as I say in the moment. But the thing is as well, as loud as it is where you're here, it's like if you were over there.
Oh.
In a distance, it does sound like someone's screaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It freaked
Yeah.
the hell out of me when I blew that whistle, yeah. And I got the girl screaming back.
Yeah.
And I'm praying that happens again. It was
I
a
feel
path
there's
there.
been more than one black-eyed child featured.
It's there, over there. There's more than one. Now I've asked that question before. Is there always one? Because there's always been one black-eyed child seen. But that's not to say there's not more than one.
There's definitely more.
There's definitely more, because you
There's
don't
been a
seem to see
portal
them in
open.
groups.
There's
Yeah.
a portal open in the area you were telling me earlier,
Right.
and it's letting all these dark energies in.
Now it's weird that you say that, because there's two areas in this place that's supposed to be big for portals. One of them is the castle ring, and they reckon that the German cemetery holds something.
There was definitely
You know.
something close by there, yes.
Yeah, you've got there was an old man even said that he heard or even saw a werewolf. He saw what looked like a man, but when it stood up, he was about 7 foot tall. But he had the the head of a German Shepherd, kind of. That was
Okay.
the way that you described it. And
Yeah.
I thought,
That's
you know,
spooky.
you know when you think, oh, you know what, this is a bit far-fetched. This, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like when you're hearing it, like from policemen and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Security as well, they've probably seen things.
Yeah, I mean, me and Holly, the last time I did an investigation there, we went there at night time, and coming back, we was walking along back towards the car, and I heard a howl. It could have been a nighttime animal, but when you're there, in the moment, and your mind is on paranormal,
It freaks you out.
cryptids,
It
Yes,
Yeah.
Gets you, yeah.
There's got to be cryptids around.
Yeah.
yeah, oh definitely,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Come on then, boys, and spirits, black-eyed child, I want you to do me a favour, and you don't scare up the Jesus over the road. People as well. can get there, get the old tripod out, and run a few gadgets and stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
With them people there, I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
If the kids and being stupid, they'll still have to move on, I guess. But
Yeah, if they are, then yeah.
see how it goes.
See how it goes. Yeah. GoPro, stop recording.